Hey y'all, Kelly Whitney here with another thing older Black women should tell younger Black women, but don't minimize the damage. At this point, most of us have seen Cardi B and Offset flaming out in real time last night after he sent in a message on her live social media event basically saying, everybody knows I don't want you. I made you a baby's mama. I won. Which is literally the most horrible thing I think a man can tell a woman, especially a Black woman, knowing the stigma that is attached to that. The fact that he was so brazen as to seek her out, try to hurt her, it tells me this person never liked her, never loved her, wanted to get what he could from the association with her, and literally thought this was a game, and has probably low-key been enjoying watching her entire career and everything be derailed as she tried desperately to please him. She hasn't put out new music in years, and it was because she was trying to take wife classes and learn how to cook and all this stuff, trying to make this marriage work. And what I want to say to you guys is, you got to leave these shit show relationships quicker. First of all, don't beat yourself up if you end up attached to a lemon. Chances are that person changed is not the same as when you initially met that person and decided that you wanted to be in a relationship with them. And if they change, pay attention. Don't let years pass and 3 kids in and then all of a sudden then you can't take it anymore. Don't do that, okay? Because that's completely unnecessary. And it suggests a low ass level of self-esteem, completely lacking in self-respect. And you just cannot do that to yourself. And you can't do that to your children if there's kids in the picture. I think one reason that older Black women don't tell younger Black women to cut their losses and attempt to minimize the damage sooner is because of kids. And they say, oh, well, you don't want your kids to grow up in a father without a home. But I saw something on social media recently that basically said that the major determinant to whether or not your child will grow up well-adjusted and happy is not whether or not there's a man in the home, it's whether or not the mother's happy. And if you think about it, it makes perfect sense because the mother teaches by example as well as how she engages with her child. So if you're not happy, you're not going to teach your child, you're not going to engage with your child, you're certainly not going to show her or him by example how they should grow up and then go out into society and have relationships with other people. You can't do that if you're fucked up. If you get into a relationship and it goes sour, you got to get out quick. You can't stay there and beat your head against the wall trying to make something work when there's only one of you trying to make it work. You see what I'm saying? A relationship takes 2 people. And if after you have tried and tried, you have to evaluate, is this person disrespectful to you? Are they cheating over and over and over again after telling you that they're not going to do it? And they're doing it in the eyes of the world. So everybody knows what's happening and you just look like a fool. It's a no. You are doing this to yourself and you have only yourself to blame if you waste years of your life, untold dollars, untold tears, energy, whatever. Cut your losses and figure out how to minimize the damage. In the case of Cardi B, she needs to get the lawyers lawyering. She needs to get the prenup nupping. She needs to figure out what third parties are going to act as intermediaries between her and him if he wants to see the kids. But she needs to go no contact. She needs to stop the opportunities for him to continue to derail her and stop all access, because this is a really evil man. He has made it clear that he literally hates her and he's been playing with her for almost a decade. There's no redemption. There's no coming back. You gotta cut your losses and figure out how to minimize the damage. Doing interviews, they're gonna wanna ask what happened. I made a mistake. I thought this person cared about marriage. I thought this person cared about me. I was wrong. I'm moving on. This is the information on my new project. Find a new place to live, one that doesn't have the taint of this old relationship so that she and her children can start over. Re-energize the career, re-energize the business ventures, because she was hustling before she met him. She was really making things happen. And now she's just at sea. And my heart breaks for her because I've been following her career since she was a stripper and was making videos in her old apartment in the Bronx. And I've always admired her authenticity. And I've watched as she has, gone through her trials and tribulations. I really, really want her to come back. And if you're in a situation that's similar to this, you can come back as long as you got your health and strength. And I think that older Black women need to tell younger Black women, you can come back, cut your losses, move on, heal, accept your role that you played in the whole shit. Deal with that. We don't tell younger women that enough, and we don't urge them to do that because you don't want to be seen as a quitter. You don't want to give up on the relationship. Fuck these ass relationships. If that shit's not working, it's not working. You can't get blood from a stone. You can't turn a sow's ear into a silk purse. You can't do it. You can't make something out of nothing. Give up. certain things, it's okay. I tried, it didn't work out, move on. You need to do like Halle Berry. And I think she might have been on Oprah saying, y'all know I tried, y'all know I did. That's what y'all need to do too. Because these men, as long as they have access to you, they will continue to disrupt and derail your life, and they will do it and laugh up their fucking sleeves while they're hurting you and while they're hurting your children. I really don't think that it's a good idea for any woman to attach herself to a man who has multiple children by multiple women and no homes. There's something wrong with a man like that. And no amount of money is worth what's going to happen to your spirit, to your sanity, to any children that you may have with that person. It's not worth it, because something is wrong with a man who goes around dropping babies everywhere but doesn't make homes, doesn't care enough about the mother of the child to create a family so that everybody can get what they need in order to survive and thrive. There's other men out there that don't have this kind of baggage. There's something wrong with these men who are like that. Stay away from them. You can't change them. You're not going to be the different one. You're not. Don't fucking kid yourself. And if you are in a situation where the man is staticky and problematic, cut your losses, minimize the damage, move on. You can do that. It's not worth it for you to stay attached to a man, for him to have access to you for a few funky ass dollars that comes here or there or whenever. Get the lawyers involved. It's not about being a nice person. That's out the window. When somebody tells you, I made you a baby's mama, I won, they don't give a fuck about you. And the only thing you can do now is move on. There's nothing you can do to bring that shit back from the dead. That's over with. All you can do is start again and get your shit straight. That's all you can do for you and your kids. This is not a game. This is your life. These are your children's lives. And you only get one. They only get one. Don't fuck their lives up, and don't fuck yours up, because these men are not worth it. These men who behave like this and do whole shit like this, these are real demons. You need to get away from them and create the life that you and your children deserve. It's not having somebody announce to the world that he made you a baby's mom and he won. Trash. I hope y'all get what I'm saying, and I hope y'all come back for the next video. Bye.